Monday, Monday, so good to me. Hey, everybody. Hello, I'm CanCan. Let's get this train back on the tracks. Yeehaw. But I hear the train coming, it's rolling around the bend. Ain't seen sunshine since I don't know when. You know I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. That time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps on rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. And when I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free. But those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. Boom, 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 boom. Well, if they free me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, then I'll move my only little farther down the line. Oh, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I let that lonesome soul just haul my blues away. That's right. For sure, ma'ams and sirs. All right, welcome back to the couch. Welcome back to the fun, and welcome back to the CanCan auction. I am CanCan. I will be your concierge for the evening, and keep your arms and legs out and spastic. Do whatever you want to do, as long as you're not hurting anybody else or yourself. Do it. Welcome, everybody. It's good to be back. Let me just get through the welcome committee first. Yo, B1 Ranch, rock and roll lifestyle. Good to see you, yo, bro. Doug Wagoner, tip the hat. Always good to see you as well. Hello, Marion, North Carolina, our brother and protector, Jack, Mr. Gallman himself. Good to see you, Jack. We got Mr. John Jacob Jinglehammer Schmidt. His name is my name too. And a wink. Good to see you, JJ. The homie is here. T-Rep. Hi, T-Rep. Happy summer vacation. Great to see you, buddy. Oh, I played a fool. Mr. T's here. Smoking Corn. Good to see you, Smoking Corn. Always a pleasure. Traveling man, he's made a lot of stops all over the world. Richard Metcalf, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. I hope that you are doing well. SkyQuest, what? Right about Meow. Mr. Meow's here. It's good to see you, SkyQuest. Let's go. SkyQuest, always fun to see you. All right, hold on. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Mama C. Hi, CLMK. Great to see you. Got some good news. I'm really happy to hear that. Okay. Mary, Mary, why you bugging? Mary B, how are you? And Dave, okay. Good to see you, Mary. Always a pleasure. Oh, your fan. He is our friend that lives to the east. Good to see you, yo fan. It's always a pleasure. CLMK, hi. Giving out high fives. Yo fan. Saying hi to JJ and everyone else. Amy Louise, Harold, hi, neighbor to the north. She's a flying lady. Thank you for your service too. Mark Scarlata. Mark Scarlata. What's up, brother? I got some Florida on my mind tonight, and there's some stuff that reflects Florida. Dewey Day, what's up, my brother? You still got a wallet, and I'm gonna be going away a little bit after this tonight. So if Dewey or anyone you want your wallet sent out, I would be happy to send it out this week. So let me know. I hope your dog isn't eating all your fiat. It's great to see you, Dewey. Pollock 14, what's up, old friend? Great to see you as well. Good evening, Pollock 14. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more Oso. I got to have more Oso. I got Tito Oso. Great to see you, old friend. All right, keep it rolling, keep it rolling, keep it rolling. CanCan, thank you, good Tita. I see that. All right, I'm catching up with everybody. Speaking of Florida, apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur. Had the whole club. Kevin Hawthorne from Florida. Good to see you, Kevin. I hope that you are doing well. All right, hold on. Bop, 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 bop. Muscle shows here. Bop, 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 yeah. More muscle, bop. Hi, Muscle Show. Good to see you, buddy. Dana Hara, good to see you as well. Thank you for coming and chilling with us tonight. I'll get into the intro after the rules and stuff of the auction, but let me do the introductions first. Ooh, what a lucky man he was. What's up, Mike Schleiz? All the best to you and the family. I hope that you are doing well. J Money, always handing out high fives. J Money. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, you got the right one, baby. It's Ray. We got Ray, and we also got Tina Turner behind us, and Ray probably would treated Tina better than Ike. So what's up, Ray? Great Tina Turner album behind me. How Stella got her groove back. How CanCan got his groove back. Michael LeFew. My name's LeFew. How do you do? Now you gonna die. Member for 45 months of the mezzanine. Thank you, Michael LeFew. It is always great to see you. Michael LeFew. Michael LeFew. Uh-oh, it all jumped. Everything jumped. Namaste is here. I do believe, yeah, there he is. I saw people saying hi to him. Hi, Namaste. Forget me not. Send you a high five. High five and mother effer. That's a song by a band that I like called Local H. It's kind of a good song. All right, let me just keep going. Deadhead, Semper Fi, what's up? Have a grateful day, my man. Namaste, gifted a membership. Thank you, Namaste. I'll go back and see who got that, but congratulations. Sounds good. I can use a surprise. Oh, cool, Dewey. I think that meant about your. I'll confirm with you about your wallet. I'm lost in chat right now. Tony Z, the godmother's here. Hi, Miss Tony Z. Always a pleasure, ma'am, to see you. Mary, I love the goat. Member for 58 months. 58 months. Thank you, Mary B. You are awesome. Pa, member for 58 months as well. Pa, I looked for you Saturday, and then I saw that you were not feeling well, so I hope that you are feeling much better, Pa. I've been sending you good vibes, and I hope that Grammy and everybody and the boys are doing well. All right, I think I'm at the bottom of the chat. I'm going to go over now to the all right, I'm going over to live chat now. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the CanCan auction. Let me take this out of the way now. And yep, there we go. All right. Hi, Patty Ferguson. Home, home on the range where the deer and the antelope play. Welcome home, Patty. Okay, you have to be 18 or older to participate in the giveaways and the bidding process. The giveaways are free and they are from CanCan Collectibles, not anything affiliated with YouTube or with Google. You have to live in the United States. If you live in Canada, I will send it like once a month for you. But otherwise, and if you live in Canada for giveaways, I'll send it like once a month too. And if not, or if it's a bidding process, then as long as you're willing to pay the difference in shipping. Shipping is $6 flat rate, or if you're a mezzanine member, you can have free shipping. And I ship on Fridays, and if you need me to ship earlier than that, no problem. Just let me know and I will get it out earlier. Otherwise, it's easier for me to go all on one day on Friday. Please pay by Friday. That being said, I'll invoice everybody the next day. So tomorrow, by about this time tomorrow on Tuesday, I will have sent you an invoice on PayPal. You don't have to pay on PayPal. I will cancel your invoice if you pay on Cash App or on Zelle. Those are the other two things I take: PayPal, Cash App, or Zelle. All the rules and regulations and all the particulars are listed down in the description in the video or in the live stream here, and also all of the lots. There's 20 lots that are scheduled, and they're all listed down below in order. There's no sniping. It's kind of a traditional auction like you'd go to in the real world. And if people are, bidding against each other, then they'll keep going until one bows out. And if another person jumps in, then they will they'll add to the party or to the fun. But basically, it's JJ will count it down. I want to ahead of time thank Mary B and JJ for helping kind of move the auction. And Rob Wenzel, good to see you, buddy. Hello to you, Nicole, and the kids. So JJ will count it down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 after I say last chance to dance. We'll go say going once, going twice, then last chance to dance. After I say that, JJ will count it down, and you'll have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to get your bid in. If you do get your bid in, it's not that you've won. If it gets to 0, the countdown will begin again once the countdown has been initiated. So woohoo, and shout out to fellow Leos. I know, and next week to the day is Raymno's birthday. Thank you, Ray. To the day, next Monday is Raymno's birthday and James Butler's birthday. I'm wearing a James Butler shirt that James had given me, had given me when we were at the fun show one of the years back. So thank you, James. I'm thinking about you too. And Raymno, happy early birthday, and thank you for your support. And thank you for your support. And Mr. Richard Traveling Man, member for 50 months. Thank you, Richard C. And Patty, member for 17 months. Thank you, Patty. All of y'all, appreciate your support. Appreciate you coming back and chilling with me on a Monday night. And let's get into the early bird giveaway. We are one winner per auction, and you have to be 18 or older, like I said. Closest guess without going over. So it's Price is Right rules. Thank you, Paul. Have a good stream, or have a good evening, and I hope to see you streaming on Saturday. Check out Paul on Saturdays. He and his grandsons go on Saturdays, and they do coin roll hunting and searches and box battles, and they also do nickel videos and lots of shorts and auctions once in a while too. Special place in my heart for Paul, and Feel Better as well. All right, so I'm gonna guess I'm gonna put a number in here. It'll be between a range. I'll put the range in the chat. You'll have until I finish playing a little ditty. I might not play a whole song, so get your guess in before I put the guitar down and stop in the chat. Them's the rules, and we're going forward with it. So one guess only. If there is a tie, we will do a tie break. That's the other rule I forgot. It's been a while. If there is a tie, we will do a tiebreaker. So just leave your guess in there. Don't retract. If you do retract, you are unfortunately eliminated from that particular giveaway. All right, good luck, everyone. Actually, here I'm gonna. Somebody saw me. Then good luck to you. I don't think so. Here we go. I'll show you what it is after you win. A little bit of silver, a little bit of other coins, and a few memories and stories if you win to tell. All right, good luck, everyone. Here is the range. Just a little something I've started working on, and I'm going to start putting some lyrics to it. But right now, it's just music. 300 to 400. Go. All right, get your guesses in because, hey, Dan Hara, 2862. Good to see you. Jimmy Lakari, what's up, buddy? Good to see you as well. Get your guesses in because I'm putting in the chat S to the T to the O P. Pollock, I see you got in time. Ant Orta, Ant. What's up, Ant? All right, good luck, everyone. Pull my pinner out. 348. Thanks, Jimmy. It's good to see you again as well. 348. Closest without going over will be our winner. 348. Mustang Sally. What's up, Mustang Sally and Soup? What's up, Ron Pierce? Great to see you all. Richard C. Nope. Too high, buddy. Sorry. Oh, Patty was just too high as well. Too high. All right, I'll wait for a little help. What's up, Aunt Aura? Good to see you, buddy. Aura Bullion here. Is it CLMK at 337? Ooh, it could be 348. No, JJ retracted it. Might be 338. Is it Mikey Schleiss? Ooh, what a lucky man he was. I still have your wallet too. If you want me to send it, like I said, or I'm not sure if you had heard, but I'm going to be away for a little bit. So let me know, and I will. I'll send it out this week, and if not, I'll just keep holding on to it. But here you go, Mike Slides. Congratulations, you get the vintage out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Coca-Cola bottle cap. It says at the bottom it's a 6-ouncer, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. That is the vintage bottle cap. Where we're gonna meet at the pool, Shell Harbor Inn in Sanibel Island, Florida. See, I had a little Florida on the mind today. AAA rated and excellent. There's your telephone number. I'm not sure if it's still around, but the Best Western. Nice little vintage matchbook. And let's see what else we got. The one thing that is not from me is from Spray Can, my brother Can, and that is the $50. But we're going to go in ascending order. The last of the pennies, 2025p. You get the last of the pennies. You get a 1927p Buffalo nickel. Nice date and fairly good condition. All right, let's start putting these back in here. 1903 Philadelphia Barber Dime silver quarter. 1934 P. I did check it for the DDO, but it is not the DDO. 1934 P silver quarter, and then this one is the one from Spray Can. It is the 1776 to 2026 brilliant uncirculated Denver half dollar. Thank you, Spray Can. So Mike Schleiz, congratulations, my man. And yeah, just let me know if you want me to send it or just put it in your wallet and hold it. I'm happy to do either. Mike Schleiz. You're welcome, Mike. Johnny Rainbow is here. You're never fully dressed without a smile. Congratulations, Mike Schleiz. That one is coming your way. Everyone will have a chance at the end of stream to win something as well. All right. We got the landscapers blowing across the street. I think I will, if they're going to be doing it for a while, I'm going to close the window. Hey, John Montgomery, 5905. Good to see you. Welcome. All right. Everything, yep. John Jacobs said everything is $1 starting bid, no reserve, and except for lot number 15, which is the roll of Mercury dimes. All right, so here is lot number one, $1 starting bid, like I said, and it is a mixed wheat roll. Shadrach, Meshach, a bet to go. What's up, Shadrach? Good to see you, buddy. Amy is in at $4. Okay, so mixed dates and mint marks, and it does have a 1909, but the 1909 is not a VDB, and it does have a little bit of damage, but it does span from 1909 to 58. All right, here we're at 4. I'm just going to start showing you the dates so you can get an idea of the dates and the mint marks. All right, there's a nice 1948 Philly. There's the 1909. All right, there's the 1909, and there's a little bit of a scuff right through the, I don't think it's the circle of death, or the ring of death, but so there's the 1909. We're at 4, looking for 5. That one's mangled. 1918 S, though, it looks like. So that's only one of the only ones that's kind of got some damage like that. 1928, mean one. I see you, buddy. 1926, actually, there are a few that have some. 1945. George Matthews, my rock and roll brother. Good to see you. Greetings and salutations. 1935, Philly. 1956, Philly. 1952, Denver. I will say going once at 4 to Amy. See if there's any more interest. 57, Denver. Here, we'll just do it like this. 1937, Philly. 41, Philly. 42, Philly. 41, Philly. 44, Philly. Amy at 4, going twice. 1958, Denver. 1950, Philly. Looking for 5. We got Amy all in. Last chance to dance. 1940, Philly. 46, Philly. 48, Philly. Another 48, Philly. Looking for 5. If not, we are with Amy's 4. S to the O to the L D. 45, Philly. 42, Philly. 44, Philly. And that brings us to the conclusion of lot 1. Congratulations. Thank you, everyone, for checking that one out. And Amy, that's coming to you at $4. There's some variety. Richard Metcalf, what's up, brother? Member for 55 months. Dang, time flies. Hold on one second. I'll get the goat ready. Let me clear these out. How are you, Richard Metcalf? That is. Thank you for your support, Richard Metcalf. All right. Lot 1, Amy at 4. Amy H. Lot 1's in the books. Congrats, Amy. All right. This one is a brilliant uncirculated tubed roll of Jefferson nickels, and this is a low mintage year. The Denvers are even lower mintage, but these still only have 90 or 70, 79, my dyslexia, 79.9 million minted, and $1 starting bid for a $2 roll. I'll show you what they look like, all nice and flossy, but I'll put some under the scope so you can see. I think we need that. All right. $2 roll, looking for $1, so get these started. All right, 2024 P, they are brilliant uncirculated. We got Deadheads in at 2. Thank you, Deadheads. Looking for 3. I'll show you some of the, not sure about the steps, haven't gone into too much detail looking at them or scoping them. Richard C is in at 5, CLMK at 8. We got CLMK at 8. Looking for 9. Hey, Doug Wagoner, good to see you as well too, my friend. I saw you earlier, and glad you made it. Thanks for coming and chilling with us for a bit. 8 to CLMK. And if you look, like most of the years of Jefferson nickels have like hundreds of millions. This one only has 79.9, and I think the Denvers have like 20 or 30 something million. Wookin' Panub and all the hey, it's Buckwheat or Buttwheat. Buttwheat sings the classics. Little Saturday Night Live. I caught you. I caught what you were throwing down, Shadrach. G-Dub, what's up, G-Dub? Good to see you, buddy. All right, we're going to say going once at $8 to CLMK. Thank you, JJ. Thank you, everyone, for checking these out. And to a very special someone else. 2024 P. $8 going twice to CLMK. Hi, all. Hi, Shadrach. Trip Sevs. All right, all in last chance to dance at $8. Looking for 9. If not, lot 2 is going to be history. All right, last chance at $8. And we are S to the O to the L D. Sold to CLMK. Thank you again, everyone, for your bids and checking that one out. Hold on. Let's scoot back here. There we go. $8 CLMK. XOXO. All right, lot 2 in the books. $8 to CLMK. Is that Freedom Rock you're listening to? We'll turn it up. All right, lot 3 coming up. All right, this is not BU, not AU. It's definitely got some circulation, but it is a Benji and starting at $1. Here we go. Oops, I gotta. Amy's in at 7. All right, 1961 Denver Benji. Been in a couple jukebox. No, I don't know. They didn't take jukeboxes, or they didn't take 50 cents in jukeboxes, I don't think. Richard C is in at 10. Okay, now I'm not on the phone. Good, Johnny Rainbow. Radio waves are bad for your brain. Anyways, Shadrach comes in at 15. 15 to Shadrach. Looking for 16. I'll get down on the mint mark, but there doesn't seem to be any doubling or anything. Richard C at 18. Amy at 18, excuse me. T-Rep in at 20. We got T-Rep at 20 now. 22 to Amy Harrell. 22 to Amy. Looking for 23. Well loved Benji. Benji just seems like, you know, I mean, he's quoted as saying beer is proof that God loves us and wants us to be happy. And he also said, mind your business. I mean, he's got his flaws too, I'm sure everyone does, but seemed like an interesting chap, interesting bloke. All right, 22 to Amy, looking for 23. Yeah, refresh often. Thank you, Mary. Make sure you're in live chat or all messages instead of top messages, live chat instead of top chat. Out says T-Rep. Thank you, T-Rep. Appreciate your bids. We're going once then to Amy at 22, looking for 23. George, feel free to play. Feel free to play some musical. Name that tune if you like in the chat. I don't mind. There's the D mark. Going twice. Thank you, JJ. Amy at 22, going twice. Looking for 23. All in last chance to dance at 22. And at 22, I do believe, Amy, we are S to the O to the L. D. Sold Amy at 22. Thank you again, bidders. And lot 3 is in the books to Amy at the deuce deuce. I got the deuce deuce in the trunk of my car. Oh yeah, music from Jamaica. All the love that I found. Pull over, there's a reason why my soul is unsound. There we go. 3 is in the books, 22 to Amy Harrell. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, everyone. Lot 4 is on the way. All right, the wide AM, $1 and go. $2 to Mary, 5 to T-Rep. The coin is in nice condition. Hold on one second. So here we go. 1998, as you can see, and then we'll get right on the wide AM. Ain't no doubt about it. There we go. We got 5. Let's keep scrolling. I'm just going to go where I caught up. I'm catching up. T-Rep at 9, 11 to Deadheads, 12 to Mr. Scarlata. We got Mark at 12. 15 says T-Rep. Here's the rest of the coin you can check out. Looks like he's got a bit of a shiner. He's in a bar fight, I think, with Ben Franklin. No, I don't know. I don't think they lived at the same time. Maybe they did. All right. There we go. T-Rep is at 15. Deadheads comes back at 17. We got Lester finding roaches in the pot. Finding roaches in the pot. Orta singing the same song. Thanks, Aunt. I set him up, you knock him down. 17 to Deadheads. 19 to Mr. Scarlata. 19 now to Mr. Scarlata. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. May the sun be under your hair. Undone. Can you hear me calling your name from across the bay? Patty's throwing some musical lyrics in the chat. You go, Patty. 19 to Mr. Scarlata. We'll say going once at 19 to Mark Scarlata. Looking for 20. Going once at 19. The tall man versus the short guy. I know Abe has the he's like an albatross. He's got the reach of an albatross. Then you got the little stout pit bull, or like, no, more like an English bulldog of Ben Franklin. Anyways, Garden Grove. I've never been there before. I have. I've been through Garden Grove before. And all right, twice. Last chance to dance at 19. All in. Last chance to dance. Looking for 20 for this wide AM 1998 Lincoln Memorial cent. Looking for 20. We got Scarlata, S to the O to the LD. Congrats, Mark Scarlata. Thank you, everyone, for your bids on that one. And lot number 4 in the books, Mr. Scarlata. You still have a, as you know, Mark, a wallet as well. So 19, Mark Scarlata. Congrats, Mark. Thank you, friend. Lot 4 in the books, Mark Scarlata 19. Similar, yet different. This one is going to be the 2000p wide AM. So the reverse is supposed to be a near AM. And it's like the 1992, like the opposite, but the opposite. Anyways, this one is the 2000. Thank you, Mary. $1 starting bid on this one. I'll show it to you like this before the, so you can kind of see it does have some red, brown, red or red brown, has a little bit of luster still. And this is the 2000p wide AM and $1 starting bid. Oh, here we go. Let's do it. Thank you, Mary. All right. $1 to Deadheads. We're at 1, looking for 2. Let me get it on the scope large and in charge for you all. All right, here we go. 2000. He does have a little where these were found in circulation, but they're still rare, hard to find, harder to find. 1 to Deadheads, 3 to Mary, 4 to Deadheads, 5 to Mark Scarlata. So you can clearly see between the A and the M, there's no space between them. There's a gap, or there, I mean, there is space between them. There's supposed to be no space. It's supposed to be a close AM. And this one has the different reverse because it has a distance between the bottom of the A and the bottom of the M. 9 to Mary, 10 to Lester Deadheads, just ahead of Richard C. We're at 10 to Deadheads. Mary's out. Thank you, Mary B. Here's the rest of the coin. I think the reverse is in a little nicer condition than the obverse, but there again, you have it. 15. Richard C. is out. Thank you, Richard C. 15 says CLMK. We have CLMK coming in now at 15. Here's the obverse again. 2000 Philly. He does have some on his lapel, his ear. He's got something on his hair, a little spot there. And he's got some wear on the top parts of his face and beard there on his jaw. And his vest lapel. Please, can you ship to Canada? Christian Nover, yes, as long as you're willing to pay the difference in shipping. So it's normally $6 to ship to people in the US. And good night. Thank you, Doug Wagner. Great to see you. You have a great evening as well. It's always good to see you. Thank you, friend. So, and as long as you're over 18, Christian, and yeah, just send me an email, please, to register. As long as you're over 18 and you're willing to pay the shipping, absolutely, you're welcome. All right, we are at 16 now to Deadheads. Looking for 17. If there's any more interest in this one, the wide AM 2000p. Thank you, JJ. We're going to go twice now at 16 to Lester, aka Deadhead's coin. Looking for 17. And if not, we're going to say last chance. Ooh, never mind. CLMK is in. just before. Deadheads is out. Thank you, Deadheads. We got CLMK, I do believe, at 17, looking for 18. Oh my gosh, no AC. George can't believe it. I can't believe it's not AC. Going once at 17 to CLMK, looking for 18. Looking for 18. Going twice at CLMK 17. All in, last chance to dance at 17 to CLMK. Christian Nova, new bidder, comes back at 18. Christian at 18, looking for 19. We got last chance, Christian Nova at 18, CLMK, and at 19, looking for 20. The countdown is on. 19, looking for 20 to CLMK. The count is on. 19, looking for 20, CLMK. All in. And we have S to the O to the L. Ding. Oh, Justin, or just out of time, Christian. Unfortunately, the sold was in before it is sold to CLMK at 19. Thank you, bidders. 19 CLMK. Sent to Mary. You got it, CLMK. Gift it to Mary. Ah, CLMK. That's sweet of you. Mary, that's coming your way. 1 second. Let me switch this over. All right, 1 second. Mary, that's coming your way. A gift from CLMK. $19 to CLMK. She said, gift that to Mary B, please. You got it. All right, this one is a nice one, and it is a buck and go. Show you again quickly. It does have some nice red, nice luster to it still, and it is the 2009 P early, or the formative years, excuse me, and it is the DDR with his thumb. So you can see clearly the bottom part of his thumb is doubled. There we go. All right, $1, looking for $1 to start us off here. You got the, this is the, I was looking this up, and I believe it's the FS802, because there's another one, there's quite a few, but there's one with his, like, his hand, this, like, the crux of his hand that has, like, the doubling, but this is clearly his thumb, the bottom of his thumb, which looks just like the FS802. 5 to Amy, or excuse me, 5 to Richard C, 7 to Amy, 8 to Scarlotta, 9 to Christian, T-Rep at 11, 13 to Deadheads. Tons of variations on this one, yeah, and not just with the hand and thumb. I think there's something with the bootstraps, if I'm not mistaken. Namaste. And but there's the thumb, without a doubt, I do believe. Amy at 14, T-Rep back at 15. Amy back at 17. I'll get right on it. Just kind of leave it. Amy at 17, looking for 18. $17, looking for 18. Amy's at $17. I will say going once at 17 to Amy. Christian comes in at 18. Amy back at 21. $21 to Amy. Going once at Amy's 21. Test the waters. Looking for 22. The deuce. I have rolls of these, but never opened them. Might be time to go through them. Yeah, especially if they're fillies, Mary. Could be fun. If you find them in mint state condition as well. 21 going twice. Amy at 21, last chance to dance. 21 to Amy, looking for 22. Christian comes in 22. And Christian, just to make sure that we can, vet you and make sure that you're legit, would you mind just sending me the email so that I can just have your information and know that because we're on the honor system here, and as long as you're honorable, we're happy to have you. But we've also had some people that have run up bids in the past and just want to kind of safeguard, so it's kind of fun for everybody still. Thank you. Mary just put it in the chat, Christian. All right, Amy at 24, last chance to dance. We are sold. Congratulations, Amy. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. Lot number 6 is in the books. I'm gonna try to get a little distance now. There we go. All right, Amy at 24. Congrats, Amy. That is coming your way. All right, 6 is in the books, 7 coming up. Okay, so I got these, and I want to. It says from AppMex that they're full date Buffalo nickels. So they came out of here, and it says full dates, as you can see. The next one after this one, so I didn't put full dates on here, but anyways, they were generous, I think, with some of them, because obviously the 1 and the 9 are 19, and so the next one, the 1 and the 9, are kind of worn down. So anyways, this one is the 1924 Buck and Go. This is a Philadelphia, and Johnny's in at 1, so that's a full date. Mary's in at 3. So here's the condition of, got a little rim wear. And then here's not much of a horn left. Johnny's back at 4. So, it's a decent. Oh, wait, let me change the banner. All right, Johnny's at 4. We'll say going once at 4. 1924 Philly. Dave likes the Buffalo nickels. I do too. They're a great design. And I grew up not too far from Buffalo. I would go to Buffalo. I would shuffle off to Buffalo as a young lad. Going once at Johnny's 4. Going twice at Johnny's 4. Looking for 5. Last chance to dance. Johnny at 4. And the countdown is on. Uh, 25. Is that a typo, Christian? All right, well, the countdown is still going. And I think we are S to the O. Yeah, you can keep counting it down, JJ. 4 to Johnny. And we are at 4. All right, I got to get the email before we can let Christian bid anymore. So Christian, until you send the email, we got to just cool out on the bidding. All right, because I have to vet you, and if nobody knows you in the chat, if somebody knows you in the chat, feel free to vouch for this person. But if not, I have to get your email because I can't allow you to keep bidding and participating if you're not 18, and also if you're not a true bidder. All right, so $4 to Johnny. Johnny Rainbow. 7 is in the books. 4 to Johnny. Johnny's an American. I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of the world. Congrats, Johnny. All right, lot 8 is coming up. This is the 1929. So this is kind of what I was talking about earlier about. To APMEX, apparently they consider this a full date. The 2 and the 9 are clearly full, but anyways, buck and go. So there's you can see the 1 and the 9. I mean, obviously it's 1929 because that's the year that or the decade that they made them, but not the decade, the century that they made them. But you kind of see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about that 9 if that's a full date. So, and I know some people want to, some people just want to have full dates and not anything else. There's the mint mark down there, $2. We got Jack Gallman in at 2. Little bit of a horn, just the root of the horn right there by his head. Right, Namaste. Like, I don't know how they get off saying that that's a full date at max, but that's at max, I guess. 1929. And we got 2 to Jack, looking for 3. I'll get down on the mint mark too. I don't think it's anything special or exciting about the S, but anyways, going once at $2 to pardon me, Jack Gallman, looking for 3. All in, last chance to dance, $2 for a nice Buffalo nickel, looking for 3. If not, Jack, our brother and protector. This one is S to the O to the L D. Jack Allman, congrats, buddy. This is coming to Marion, North Carolina. $2. Thanks, Jack. Lot 8 in the books. It's a good book filler. Nothing else. All right, 1 second. Jack, got you, man. $2. Lot number 8 in the books. All right, lot 9, a Barber Dime. It's got a little darker look to it, but starting all these at $1. $1 starting bid. Got it. Thank you. Thank you, Christian. And thank you for understanding. Definitely helps to know. Christian, you're good. I appreciate you just kind of sending the registration, and I did receive the email. You're welcome to bid. Thank you. All right, 5, 6, 5. Namaste was in at 1. Thank you, my friend. CLMK at 6 now. 1906. Richard C in at 8. Yep, thank you as well. Just want to make it enjoyable for everybody too. So welcome. Glad. I don't know how you found me or found us, but glad that you are here. And we have a bunch of friends from Canada that come and win and also have got stuff at the auctions before too. And there will be a giveaway at the end of the stream as well. The end of stream giveaway. CLMK comes in at $9. I'm just going to respond really quick and say thank you. I got it. This just helps me also tomorrow, Christian, to be able to reach out to you and or to anyone who wins so that I can invoice you. Thanks. Yep. All right, going twice to CLMK. Looking for at 9, looking for 10. If not, we're all in last chance to dance at 9 to CLMK. And CLMK, I do believe at 9, we are S to the O to the L D. Congrats, CLMK. Thank you, everyone, for checking that one out. That is sold to CLMK at 9er. Send it to Richard C. All right, CLMK. Hold on one second. Why won't you drag, man? It's a drag that you won't drag. All right, 9 CLMK. Gift to Richard C. Traveling man. You got it. Lot 9 in the books, $9 to CLMK. Gift that to Richard C. You got it, CLMK. All right, another Barber coming up. $1 starting bid, 1911 Philadelphia. We switch the lot 10 coming up. Thank you, Mary. $1 starting bid, 1911 Philadelphia Barber Dime. Looking for 1. There we go. 1911 Philly. Don't you know we need you now? We can't fight alone against the monster. What's that? Go Go Godzilla? Oh no, they say he's got to go. Go Go Godzilla. No, I don't think that is. 1 to Namaste, 2 to Christian, 4 to CLMK, just ahead of T-Rep. Underlay, mata speedy. Uh-oh, stay safe on the roads. What is up, USPS is Speedy. Good to see you, old friend. Hi to your lovely wife, if she is listening. Kathy. $5 now to T-Rep. We got T-Rep at 5. Christian Nover, first-time bidder from the north, is in at 6. $8 to Richard C., the traveling man. Steppenwolf Monster. Ooh, that's Patty's guess. Is it, George? $8 to Richard C. Looking for 9. I'm going to go grab my water because I'm out of coffee. Cops. Cops and cars. Never saw a woman so alone, so alone, so alone. LA woman, LA cops. I'm doing well, Mrs. Speedy is at a hotel tonight. We got hit with some pretty bad storms and lost power. Oh man, how your team did for the cup? Speedy, I'll tell you in just a second. We got 9 to Christian, yeah. Richard C is out. Thank you, Richard. T-Rep is out. Thank you, T-Rep. All right, all in last chance to dance at 9 to our new friend to the north, Christian. Looking for 10. If not, Christian, I do believe this is S to the O to the L D. First time winner. I will send you a sticker and a gift, my friend. And you can let me know if you'd like me to send it right away, or your winnings right away, or just hold them for a while. I'm happy to hold them to kind of make it worthwhile if it's easier for one-time shipping. All right, this one is Christian. Hold on, give me just a second. Thank you as well, and welcome to the CanCan auction. Great group of people here that look out for each other and stay on the positive tip. All right, 9 to Christian. Okay, I have your email too. I'll be in touch with you after the auction for sure. Nover 4352. All right, congrats again. Lot 10 is in the books. First time winner, Christian Nover 4352, $9 coming your way. Lot 11 is coming up. Goomba, Gary. Hey, oh, Goomba. I got something I want to show you, and I thought of you. And so, Mary, after this next lot, hold on. I may do an insert if Goomba's interested in it. Goomba, I mean, somebody might bid against you, but if you're interested in it, I thought of you. Actually, I'll offer it to Goomba first. I'll offer it to you first, Goomba, because and if you don't want it, absolutely no problem. But all right, $1 starting bid. Here we go. This is the 1913P. We got Namaste in at 1. Sorry, y'all. I'll get back to the auction. It's not a coin, Goomba, though, and that's so. But it's something that I don't know. It's just I thought of you and I picked it up. I don't know why. It's heavy and it's big, but I was like, if he wants this, it's gotta come to you. All right, $1 to Namaste. Looking for 2. Good luck on opening that first package. Yeah, I use a lot of tape, Christian, and especially since you're in Canada, I will use a lot more tape to safeguard it. Is it a gold nugget? Yeah, it's huge, Shadrach. I just thought of him and I picked it up. Yeah. he's always reminding me of gold. $2 to Jack Gallman. I do believe we're under melt still. Looking for, oh, we got 4 now to CLMK. $4 to CLMK. Looking for 5. Patty got it. It's a profound anti-Vietnam song. Patty got it. It was Steppenwolf. Christian Nover is in at $6. Looking for 7 now. We got Christian in at 6, and my light is just poltergeisting. $6 to Christian. What is this? Was doing this, I think, one of the last times that I live streamed. I'll keep it on that level. 6 looking for 7. We'll say going once at 6 to Christian. Looking for 7. 1913P. Here, I'm gonna get this out. It's sitting right at my feet. Goomba. Put it over there. CLMK says she's out. Thank you, CLMK. We got Christian in at 6, looking for 7, going once at Christian 6. Richard C comes back at 7. We got Richard C, Traveling Man, in at 7. 7 looking for 8. Richard C at 7. Going. Countdown's on. Last chance to dance. Christian comes back at 8, looking for 9. Richard, what say you, buddy? 8 to Christian. The countdown is going. 8 looking for 9. And I do believe at $8, we are S to the O to the LD. Thank you, bidders. Congratulations again. That one is going to Christian. And Mary, yeah, just give me a second. I'm gonna ask Goomba if he wants this. 1 second. Thank you, Christian at $8. All right, so we're just gonna pause it for 1 quick second. I want to show Goomba Gary something, and like I said, no pressure at all. And the other thing is you have to be willing to pay the shipping, which it won't be like crazy, but it won't be like $6 either. All right, 11 is in the books. $8 to Christian. All right, so this is the pause, and Goomba Gary, I'm gonna offer this to you, and basically I'm just gonna say $20, and then if you're willing to pay the shipping. But I'll show you how big it is. It's well made. I do think it's vintage, but I'm not, you can't quote me on that. I'm not exactly sure how old it is, but here's what it is. 150 years of Canadian Postal Services. And it's a picture of all these people from Postmasters General Ministries, the Post Canada, 1851 to 1981. 1851 to 1981. It's just this, like, I found it at a thrift store here in Los Angeles, and I was just like, I don't know, for some reason I thought of you. I know how much you like Canadian coins. I don't know if you have any interest in the I don't know if you have any interest in the Postal Service in Canada, but it's just kind of a cool historical thing. He said, yes, of course, it's Canadian. All right, my friend. Hold on. Who's ready for the fun show in 2027? Oh, Jack is. All right, cool. Goomba, $20, and then I'll tell you, I'll send to you how much it is for shipping. I'll package it all up, and obviously safely, and whoever sends it, I'll probably go with like UPS or something like that, just because they handle stuff a little bit better. Goomba, $20, man. I'm glad you like it, because I wanted to have like a nice home, and the whole thing, it's wood. The whole thing is like this. I don't know if it's particle board but yeah, this thing it's a nice piece. So congrats, Goomba. $20, it's coming your way. I could picture like you displaying it with some of your coins or something. That's what email me the entire cost. I'll get it to you. You got it, Goomba. All right, so buy it now, $20. Goomba Gary. That's one of the things I like doing too. I'm called CanCan Collectibles because it's not just coins. I love collectibles, and when I see something and I think it would be like the right thing for a certain person, I like to pick them up and kind of get things to where they need to be. So Goomba, glad that you like it, and I had a feeling, and sometimes you got to act on those things. So congrats, Goomba, and thank you for your support. All right, back to the auction at hand. It is a cool piece of history. I agree. And Christian, you're from Canada, so you can understand. But yeah, it's like kind of transportation related too, because the mail is, transporting things. I get all choked up on this stuff. No, just kidding. All right, $1 starting bid, 1925 full date, standing Liberty quarter. 1925 Philadelphia. I collect tribal members. That's right, George. All right, here we go. I made the transportation connection though too, because I like to collect things that are transportation related, and so the whole history of mail and how they deliver is obviously transportation related. 4 now to Namaste, 5 to Richard C, 6 to Christian, Flag City parts. Hey, what's up, buddy? How are you, Jeff? $8 to CLMK. Yeah, tokens, transportation tokens, right, Jack? I like to collect those. Matchbooks that are transportation related. 9 to Richard C. We got $9 to Richard C. Christian comes back at 10. 1925 Philadelphia. All right, I'm gonna back off and show you the whole coin. Give myself a little. All right, we're at 10. I think that's below melt, but we'll say going once at $10 to Christian. Looking for 11. Richard C back at 11. We got Richard C at 11, looking for 12. CLMK says, okay. CLMK at 12. $13 to Christian. $13 to Christian. Just a little wear there on trust. Hard to make out. Richard C's out. Thank you, Richard. We got 13 to Christian. Looking for 14. We'll say going once at 13 to Christian. Mad Cow. The angry bovine is here. What is up, Mad Cow? Good to see you, brother. PBS is strong. No, wait, that's next Mondays. What's next Mondays? 14 says Mary B. We got Mary B coming in at 14 now. Mary likes these standing liberties, I do believe. Mary at 14, going once. Oop, never mind. Christian comes back at 15. 15, looking for 16. Mad Cow. Angry bovine. All right, going once at 15 to Christian, looking for 16 on this one. Mary's in at 16. Looking for 17. 16 to Mary B. Mary, why you bugging? My video regarding Snipey Mikey, that's why I erased it. Writing chat. Snipey Mikey Pepsi? Wrong chat. It's okay. I like Snipey Mikey. He's a good guy. Christian at 17. Mary's out. Thank you, Mary. We'll say going once to Christian at 17. Looking for 18. We're at 17. How do we talk him into coming back next week? I don't know. Going twice now at 17 to Christian. All right, all in last chance to dance. 17, looking for 18. Countdown is on at 17, looking for 18. And I do believe at 17, we are S to the O to the L D. So, Christian, congratulations. $17. Thank you, bidders. Lot 12 in the books. 17. Christian. Do not want to crash the show. We shall talk. Back to work. You're not crashing the show, mad cow. You're just enhancing the show. Lot 12 is in the book. 17 to Christian. Thank you again. And lot 13 coming up. 1929 S Standing Liberty Quarter. All right, let's check it out. Namaste is in at 2. There we go. 1929. Little wear on the rim there, but you can see the estimate mark, top left of the one. Namaste at 2. Mary comes in at 5. The trust is a little better. The trust is a little better in this one. I trust this quarter a little more than the last one. Just the readability of it. Richard is in at 10. Mary's out. Thank you, Mary. We're looking for 11 now. We got Richard C in the place to be at 10. Christian Nova comes in at 11, turns it up to Spinal Tap Styles. 11 looking for 12. Namaste is out. Thank you, Namaste. 11 looking for 12. Say going once at 11. Looking for 12. Going once. Going twice at 11. Thank you, JJ. All right, Jack, just a second. All right, last chance to dance at 11 to Christian. Looking for 12. Yeah. All right, and at 11, we are S to the O to the L D. Christian, congratulations. 11 coming to you. Thank you, bidders. Let me swap this over. Yeah. All right. At 11, Christian. Lot 13 in the books. 11 to Christian. 14 coming up. Ooh, don't want to sleep on this one. Brilliant Uncirculated, 1956 Denver, Washington quarter. Has lots of luster, and don't worry, I will only hold it by the edges. Johnny at 1, CLMK at 4, Mary in at 5. It's pretty. Amy comes in at $8, just ahead of Namaste. Oh, shiny, says Muscle Show. Yep, it's a shiny one. Here, I'll even do the Michael Jackson or the. I was made that year, but not delivered till 1957. You were in gestation, Amy. You're gestating that process. A very good year, says Goomba. We got 9 to Christian, 11 to CLMK. This is Brilliant Uncirculated. And ooh, it's pretty. 11 looking for 12. Amy's in at 16. I was dropped out that year, Amy. You're born on year, Goomba. 56. All right, we got Amy at 16, looking for 17 on the BU. 1956 Denver quarter. 17, 17 to CLMK, 19 to Amy. We got 19 to Amy now. I'll get on the mint mark, but I don't see any RPM or anything special about the D. It's a battle, says Shadrach. Yep. This one is a pretty silver coin. 22 now to Amy, the deuce deuce. Beautiful chest feathers. Amy at 22, looking for 23. All right, we'll say going once to Amy at 22. It's going to be a good deal, I think. 22 going once. On the loose. Sounds like a Loverboy song. Maybe it's Turn Me Loose. Okay, out, says CLMK. Thank you, CLMK. Christian comes in at 23. 23 now, looking for 24. Amy's in at 25. Amy at 25, looking for 26. All right, going once at 25 to Amy. I'll start counting her down. 25 to Amy going once. Thank you, JJ. Looking for 26. 25 to Amy going twice. All in, last chance to dance. 25 to Amy. Christian hits in at 26. It's in the countdown. Countdown starts again. Looking for 27, Amy. It is Purdy. Yeah. All right, Amy at 28, last chance to dance, and we are at 28. Amy, S to the O to the L D. Congrats, Amy. Thank you, bidders, for checking that one out. Let me put it back in here safely. And Amy, it's coming to you at 28. All right, hold on. Lot 14 to Amy at 28. Congrats, Amy. Lot 14 in the books, coming to you at 28. All right, this is the only one that's not a dollar start, and it is a tubed roll of 50 $5 face value Mercury dimes. Starting bid is 250, which I do believe is still a little bit below melt. And I'll show you what some of the dates are, but mixed mint marks and dates. Pardon me. And I'll stick some of them out. Oh yeah, and the bids are on the fives if it gets to, if anyone else bids. All right, 1944 Philly, 45 Philly, 250, 205, 205. Did I say 250? 205. 205. 1917 Philly, it looks like. 1920 1920 something. Philly. 1937. Philly. 1944. So for the whole roll, we're looking for $205. Pardon me, 205. Did not mean to misspeak. So it's 50 total Mercury dimes. It's a roll. There's an S one. All right, so there's a 1943 S. There's a Denver. 1937 Denver. So there's some some older dates. 1943 Denver. There are some D and some S's. But any interest? 205 for the whole roll. We'll count it down and see if there's any interest. If not, we'll just pass on it. 1944 Philly. Going once, looking for 205 for the whole roll. 1927 Philly. 39 Philly. 42. Looking for 205 for the whole roll. Countdown is on. That one's a Denver. 1945. 1937 Philly. Looking for opening bid. If not, we're gonna say P to the ASSED. George Kimball, what is up, Fluffy? Been a long time, buddy. How are you? All right, and we'll pass. Smile. It makes people wonder. It's good to see you, George, aka Fluffy. Mr. Kimball. Christian, I'll email you about these. I saw you got in after the pass. I'll email you about these, Christian. All right, we'll move on to I'm doing fantastic, and you doing all right, Chris or George? Happy to see you, my man. All right, Christian, I'll email you about this with your invoice. All right, lot 16 coming up. Getting some Walking Liberty $50 and 1940S is the first one. Gold Maple, what's up, my man? I'm doing all right. How are you? All right, 1940S. We got Namaste coming in at $5. Shadrach coming in at 18. Let me show you what it looks like under the scope. Shadrach at 18. It's got some color to it. I'll put it that way. 1940. There's your estimate mark down there. Try to zone it in. Good to hear, Gold Maple. 21 now to T-Rep. We got 21 to T-Rep. Looking for the deuce. Richard C comes in at 22. We got the Traveling Man at 22. Looking for 23. Nice vintage condition. Are you talking about me or the coin, mean one? Oh, the coin. Thank you. The patina. Are you talking about me or the coin? Mean one. Oh, the coin. Okay. Christian comes in at 23. 23 to Christian. Looking for 24. Both. Well, thank you. Flattery will get you everywhere. Johnny, you too. I know Goomba. I call her Professor, or I call him Professor. 25 to Richard C. We got the Traveling Man, Richard C. in at 25. 25 to Richard C. Both. Awesome. You get patina. You get patina. You are vintage and you are vintage. All right, 25 to Richard C. We'll say going once, looking for 26. Oh, there's finally a nice little breeze coming through. It's been pretty stuffy here in Los Angeles the last week or so. I know it is other places. It's been a hot summer. All right, 25 going twice to Richard C. And the traveling man is counting it down at 25. We got finer with time, brother. That's right, mean one, mean one. You are valuable. So are you, Johnny. Our last chance to dance, 25. Richard C., the traveling man. S to the O to the LD. Congratulations, Richard C. Thank you, bidders. That's coming to traveling man at 25. Richard C. What's the difference between vintage and antique? I think I'm antique. You're not antique yet. Vintage is 20 years. Vintage is 20 years old. Antique is 100 years old. So unless you're like looking absolutely fabulous, I mean, you are anyways, Goomba Gary, but if you're 100, you're looking even more fabulous than I would have imagined. So yeah, vintage is 20 and antique is 100. All right, here is the 1943 S. Dollar and go, buck and go, 1943 S. Walking Liberty, $50, 90% silver. Got your mint mark down there again. $5 to Namaste. Goomba's laughing. Good, I made Gary laugh. And God, be careful, Goomba. We need you around. Be careful when you're like trimming trees and all that yard work. Gotta get you a bubble to wear around yourself. Protect yourself. 5, looking for 6. We got Christian coming in at 6. Oh, 50 years is archaeology significant. All right. We got Christian at 6, looking for 7. Richard C comes in, $20, splitting wood. No, I read something you really effed up. I was reading through your thing and now I'm trying to remember what it was. Maybe it wasn't splitting wood, Goomba. What was it? You were doing something and all right, I skimmed the article. I didn't read the whole thing, but I was glad to see you were okay. There was something that recently, I think, I thought it was splitting wood. Anyways, my brain is a little bit fried right now, and it's the heat. I blame the heat. Just kidding. T-Rep comes in at 22. We got T-Rep now at the deuce. Split your finger. Oh, not splitting wood. Well, your finger. No, maybe. I'm free associating. I'll stop. T-Rep going once, we'll say at 22. Looking for 23, we'll say going once to T-Rep at 22. Just a flat finger splitting wood, no biggie. Okay, so you were splitting wood. I thought so. I was like, I thought I read that properly. Be safe, buddy. That's the moral of the story. I'm wanting you to look out for yourself and not get injured. All right, going twice to T-Rep at 22. Looking for 23. If not, we are last chance to dance. All in, says JJ. Last chance to dance. 22. I suppose Wacky Tobacco burns fairly hot. It could. 23 says Richard. Richard C comes in at 23. What say you, T-Rep? We got 23 to Richard C. The countdown will begin again. The traveling man at 23. Looking for 24, but the countdown will begin again momentarily. T-Rep is out. Thank you, T-Rep. Appreciate your bids, buddy. And 23 to Richard C. The countdown says S to the O to the L D. Richard C. The Traveling Man. That one is sold and coming your way. Thank you, T-Rep and everybody, for your bids. That one is 23 to Richard C. $17 in the books. 23 to Richard C. You're welcome, Richard. Thank you as well. All right, 18 coming up, the last of the walkers tonight. Walking Liberty, 1945 Philly. Thank you, Mary. 1945 Philly. $1 starting bid. Check it out. Looking for one. Namaste starts us off at 5. 1945 Philly. Little something going on top of her head there. Namaste at 5. Looking for 6. So maybe one chest feather left. CLMK comes in at 11. Spinal Tap Styles. This is Spinal Tap. T-Rep comes in at lucky 13. T-Rep Adventures at 13. Looking for 14. 1945. End of the war time. Walking Liberty $50. T-Rep comes in, or Christian at 15 first, and then T-Rep at 17. T-Rep holding on now at 17. CLMK at 20. 22 to T-Rep Adventures. 22 the Deuce. 22 to T-Rep. Looking for 23. Christian comes in at 25. T-Rep is out. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, T-Rep, for your bids and participation. Christian at 25. Looking for 26. Looking for 26, but we're going once at 25. All right, we are at, hey, 710 is oil upside down. Cheers, buddy. How are you, 710? Silverman, aloha. Hi, Silverman 92. Aloha, old friend. 25 to Christian. We are going, or CLMK at 26, excuse me. Happy to see you both, Silverman 92 and 710. All right, we are going once, says JJ at CLMK's 26. Going twice, says JJ at CLMK's 26. All in last chance to dance at 26. Countdown is on. Last chance to dance at 26. CLMK, I do believe. That is coming your way. S to the O to the L D. Congrats, CLMK. Hey, more sirens. Lucky us. 26 to CLMK. Thank you, CLMK. Congrats. Lot 18 in the books. 26 to CLMK. All right, we got some fun cents coming up. $1 starting bid for the lot of 2. These are JFK counter stamps, and they're 1973 P and D. So I'll show you what we're talking about. She's eating right now, Mary. She was with Mrs. CanCan in the room, but she's eating right now. All right, T-Rep comes in at 3. Excuse me. Deadheads at 5. Excuse me. All right, so there you have the Philly. You got the counter stamp JFK. There you have the Denver counter stamp JFK. 6 to Richard C, 7 to Amy, 8 to Deadheads, just ahead of CLMK, 9 to CLMK. So they're both 1973. One's a Philly and one's a Denver, and 95% copper. And they are the I meant to show you, these are tape. Shoot, I meant to show you that they've been like probably in some sort of album or something, so they do have tape and some sort of adhesive on the back. Please forgive me, and if that bothers you and you don't want to be in on that, just let me know and I'll be glad to retract your bid. But yeah, I forgot that I'm gonna check the the next ones. Yeah, the next ones do not have that. But Amy, if that's okay with you, just let me know, and if not, that's okay too. They were on a long card explaining about them. Oh, okay, Patty. Johnny. Okay, she said it's okay. So I guess we'll count it down to Amy then at 11. Looking for 12. If not, we're at Amy's 11 for the 2 JFK counter stamps. It is kind of suggestive, huh? It does kind of have a suggestive element to it. Going twice at 11 to Amy. All in last chance to dance at 11. Amy Harrow, looks like they are coming to you at 11, looking for 12. If not, we are S to the O to the L D. Sold to Amy at 11. Thank you, everyone, for checking those out and for your bids. Amy, congratulations. 11 coming your way. All right, 19 is in the books. Amy Harrow at 11. All right, last of the scheduled lots. I only have like 2 other things that I really thought to bring out as well. So there'll be 22 things, but this is the last of the scheduled lots. Mary, thank you so much. Mary's in at $3. These are the Smokin' Abe, the Smokin' Abe ones. All right, there are 3 Deadheads in at 5. One of them is a brilliant uncirculated 1956, which I'll show you first. 1956 Philly. This is just kind of coincidental. It just looks like he has a little stream of smoke coming out of his mouth. But this is a brilliant uncirculated wheat scent. And then the other 2 are counter stamped. $6 to, look like the original, 6 to Mary, 7 to Richard. CLMK is in at 11. So here's the one that's just kind of coincidental or from the mint. Now here are the 2 that are, then you have the 1965, and he's clearly got a little, he's got a number. 12 to Richard C, 13 to Amy Louise Harrow, and 15 to Deadheads. So the 1965 Philly got the number right there, and then the 1973 Philly got the pipe and the 2 clouds or 2 puffs of smoke. Puff puff pass 710 and Johnny and everyone. So here is the counter stamp on the 73 Philly with the pipe. $20 to CLMK. Amy Harrow is out. Thank you, Amy, for your bids. So the 73 Philly has the pipe with this little bit of smoke. They're all 95% copper. Here's the back of the 73. Here's the 65 Philly. Going once at 20 to CLMK. And then here is the 56. Wheat cent. I know, he looks like he's having a great night, right? Mean one, mean one. They knew how to get down back then too. All right, all in last chance to dance at 20. CLMK. It looks like these are coming your way at 20. S to the O to the LD. CLMK, congratulations. Thank you everyone for your bids. I like the blunt one. This one, yeah, he's got a little number that he's working on there. Smoking Abe lot in the books. CLMK, that's coming to you at $20. Good to see you, Brooks Washer. Hold on, let me make sure I got your name right. Brooks Washer D9. And good to see you. Welcome to the auction. All right. 20 CLMK. When a dime bag costs a dime. Yeah, right. Lot 20 for 20 to CLMK. I'm just gonna do 2 more quick lots and then we'll get to the end of stream. All right, lot 21. I'll just write it in the chat. I should go out in the shed and do the same thing. Yeah, like why not, Goomba? All right, this is gonna be lot 21. It's just a straightforward. It's not in mint condition. Hey, Vincent Caparina, good to see you. Thanks for coming. I'm cleaning at the same time. I understand multitasking during the auction, Christian, no problem. All right, lot 21 is a 2004 S silver proof. So this is not in mint condition. So just, you know, melt value or anything. Hey, Gleason News, always great to come visit. Absolutely, good to see you, Gleason. Hope you and the missus are doing well. Florida. All right. Here we go. Lot number 21 is going to be 2004 S silver proof Florida quarter. But as you can see, it has some cloudiness in the fields behind it. So it's not in, you know, like mint condition or anything, but it is 90% silver, Florida silver proof quarter. $1 starting bid. Namaste comes in at 4. You'll see what I'm talking about under the scope too. I think somebody had some fingers on it maybe. Namaste at 4. 6 to CLMK. So yeah, you can see there's a little print mark right there. But other than that, it's just kind of cloudy. But there is a print mark. I think it's only on that side. Yeah, there's just a print mark on the reverse, but has some cloudiness to it. $10 to Richard C. Looking for 11. Right on, Johnny. I might, you know, if I'm not going to do an auction, but I may just come on for a little bit, and because it's Ramno's birthday, and maybe Ray and I'll come on together or something for a little bit. I'll be in touch, but I may come on next week just quickly, and or not quickly, but briefly, and at just kind of celebrate. That's also James Butler's birthday. Richard at 10 will say going once. Some bench grinder will clean it up. Yeah, and some steel wool. I'll use some steel wool with the grinder to clean that right off, Brooks. Some acetone, maybe, to, you know, finish it off, finish the job. Richard C going twice at $10. All in, last chance to dance. CLMK's out. Thank you, Mama C. Richard C, the traveling man, at 10. This looks like it's coming your way. I can see why. Space will come next. Peanut butter. Does that clean off silver proof coins? 710. I've been doing it wrong. Peanut butter all this time. Hola, what's up, B1 Ranch? Was wondering if you were going to come back. I saw that you had said hi earlier, B1. It's good to see you. Richard C. in at $10. That's coming your way, Richard. 1 second. Let me do this. 21. Richard C. at $10. Thank you, Richard. 2004 S. Florida. Ketchup. Ketchup works as well. Peanut butter and ketchup. Lot 21. And then you lick it. Then you lick the coin. Lot 21's in the books. $10 to Richard C. Congrats, Richard. All right, now the last one, you can't buy these, and these also weren't just given away to you. So again, the Florida theme. This is going to be two things that I picked up at this past fun show at the 2026 fun show. So this is going to be this will be the last lot, and then we'll do the end of stream giveaway. Lot 22, the deuce. All right. 1 ounce. $20.26. Okay, so you could only win these at the place in the fun show, at the booth. And the way that I won this was I had to guess by feel, and I tried to do the hardest one so that I could win like the best prize, and I did. I got it. So you had to put your hands in this thing, and it's like it reminded me of Halloween, where you're like, oh, and you're feeling like brains, and it's spaghetti, and you're feeling eyeballs, and they're grapes, and it was kind of like that, where your hands are in this box, and you can't see what's in there. And they give you $1 coin, and so it could either be like a presidential dollar or a Sacagawea, or no, presidential. It was either presidential or Sacagawea because they're like the same. Susan B. Anthony or something else, and basically, and I had to feel it, and I was like, oh, this is clearly whatever it was, and so I won this. And then the other thing is just kind of to go in with it. All right, so from fun show, and that's $1 starting bid. I'm just gonna put and souvenir. All right. Starting bid is $1, and here's what it is. All right, so it's from the eBay booth, and you can see at the top, 2026 fun show, eBay, 1 ounce copper, and then it has it's made by AppMex, but it's unique to the 2026 fun show. And then I'll throw in this. It's the 71st annual fun show, Orlando, Florida, 2026. So a little fun show swag, copper round. But you can't buy these, I don't believe. I think you can only, I think you could only win them there. So you'll get both. Namaste is in at 4. Namaste likes this little thing. We got $4 to Namaste. So it's basically the copper round that's collectible, or 2026 fun show. 1 AVDP ounce, 3/9 fine copper. $5 to Richard C. $8 to Amy Harrell. And then AppMex. I mean, maybe you can buy them on AppMex, but at the fun show, they weren't just handing them out. You had to actually win that actual table game to get one. I will say going once to Amy at 6. Amy at 6 going once. And then don't forget, and it's kind of squishy. The dollar. It's kind of squishy. Going once at Amy's 6. Looking for 7. Namaste is in at 7, just ahead of Richard C. We got Namaste first. 7 looking for 8. We got Namaste holding on. Namaste at $7. Going once to Namaste. Amy Harrow comes in at $8. Amy with the snowman. 8 looking for 9. Richard says, congrats, out. Thank you, Richard. Namaste is out. Thank you, Namaste. 8 to Amy will say going once. We're at 8 looking for 9. Amy going. We got Christian coming in at 9. Christian at 9 looking for 10. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did you lose me for a minute? Maybe I'm not back. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I see you. All right. We got Mary in at 10 then. We were last chance to dance. Sorry, I was getting a bunch of spinny on my end. Mary at 10. Looks like we're counting it down. And Mary at 10. S to the O to the L D. Mary, congratulations. This is coming to you at $10. Thank you, Amy, and everyone who's in on that one. Mary at 10 for send to Amy, please. All right, Mary, you got it. Amy, that's going to come your way after all. 22 eBay copper round and fun show. Mary at 10, gifting. Congrats, Amy. Thank you, Mary. That was very kind of you. Lot 22 is in the books, the eBay copper round and the fun show. $. Mary at $10. Gifts that to Amy Harrow. Amy, coming your way, my friend. And that, my friends, is a wrap. It is warm. I'm going to do the EOS and probably go take a nice cool time in the shower and unwind a little bit, get some dinner. But I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the new people for coming. Christian, welcome to the tribe, and great to see some old friends, Fluffy, George, Kimball. Haven't seen you in a while, and want to just extend a thank you to everybody, for coming back. I know it's been over a month. All right, my about the World Cup. Cabo Verde won my heart. Cape Verde, they won the imagination of the world, I believe, and maybe on my bucket list to go to Cape Verde at some point, because I just, there's something about those people and that spirit that they brought to the World Cup. So great to be back. Thank you, everyone. This is the end of stream giveaway. I'll show you guys ahead of time now what the giveaway gifts are. The end of stream is going to be here. Let me hide this. Okay, here is the end of stream giveaway. Vintage 7-Up cork bottle cap. Where are we going to meet at the pool this summer and cool off? The Quality Inn Central in Norwood, Ohio, the heart of Cincinnati. So this is a Quality Inn in Cincinnati, Ohio for the vintage matchbook. Then the coins will be the last year, 2025 of the penny, 2025 Philadelphia penny, 1934 Philadelphia Indian or Buffalo nickel, an 1898 Philly silver Barber dime, a 1940. I'm gonna play the guitar. Don't worry, B1. 1947 Philadelphia silver quarter, Washington quarter, and then from our brother Spray Can, a brilliant uncirculated 1776 to 2026 Denver $50. So that will be your EOS booty, as the pirates call it. And one guess only. Closest without going over will be our winner. If there is a tie, we will do a tiebreaker. And so don't retract, please. So wait till I put in the chat what the range is, and then you'll have until I finish playing a song to guess. All right. One second, we'll put it in the chat. Here is the range. Sorry for the noise. Bellows Forge, what's up, buddy? All right, here is the range for the EOS. Good luck, everybody. One guess only. 200 to 300, go. I'd rather be in some dark holler where the sun don't ever shine than to be in some big city, a small room with a girl on my mind. So blow your whistle, freight train, take me far on down that track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. Well, I'm going, but I ain't coming back. I'd rather be in some dark holler where the sun don't ever shine than to see you another man's darling and know that you'll never be mine. So blow your whistle, freight train, take me far on down that track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. Well, I'm going, but I ain't coming back. I'd rather be in some dark holler where the sun don't ever shine than to be home alone. Just knowing that you're gone would cause me to lose my mind. So blow that whistle, freight train, take me far on down that track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. Well, I'm going, but I ain't coming back. Going away, going away. Forgot how that ending goes. Going away, leaving today. Well, I'm going, but I ain't coming back. Haven't played that song in a while. Anyways, get your guesses in. That's a old traditional, but it's dark hollow, and the arrangement is the one from the Grateful Dead. All right, S to the T to the OP. Good luck, everyone. The magic number is 217. 217. Closest without going over to 217. Let's see who wins. 217. Oh, Muscle Shell. I see he's got it right on the nose. Let's see if anybody else. Oh, Bellows was just one under. Muscle Shell hit it on the schnozola. You know what that means, Muscle Shell. I will throw in a little something extra. Hey, John Shank, good to see you. If I missed anybody else, please forgive me. I do think it's Muscle Shell on the schnozola. Anybody else? But Muscle Shell 217. Thank you for your help. Muscle Shell, congratulations. He's been a long time friend and supporter of the coin, the coin masa community and to CanCan. Muscle Shell. Pulling muscles from a shell. Muscle Shell, singular, on the nose. Congrats, my friend. Ben Merck's at 205. Yes. Hold on. I'm glad I just saw that. T-Rep. Yes. I'm glad I just saw that. Absolutely. The EOS goes to Muscle Shell on the nose at 217. All right. And then congrats, Muscle Shell. Happy to be sending it your way. And then let me just T-Rep. Yep. I'll throw it in your what's it? Bin. Yes, new address will claim, send email. Okay. No, don't claim it, Muscle Shell. Don't claim it. Don't claim the giveaway. T-Rep, you got it, man. 205 for the lot number 15, the Mercs. Whew. All right, my friends, like I said, happy to be back and hang out and catch up with everybody. Really, it's been a long time off, and it's harder to, the longer I'm not, on, the harder it is kind of come back and get that train going down the tracks again. But thank you for sitting through and spending your Monday with me. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you, Lisa Anderson. And if anything else is going on, don't claim me, amigo Muscle Shell. Yeah, don't claim the end of stream. All right, hold on. Let me clear this out. Much love and respect to you as well, Jimmy, and to everybody. Love CanCan. That joke. Don't claim the claim. Don't claim the claim. Don't claim. You can't claim that claim. You're welcome, Christian. Welcome to the tribe as well. So you know how we end it. We try to leave on a higher note than we came in at, and this is a great reminder. So Bob Marley, thank you so much, and don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. We're singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. We'll rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds put by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. And singing, this is our message to you. And the singing, don't worry, la da 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 da, about a thing, la da 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 da, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright, la da 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 da. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. We'll rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds beat by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true. And the singing, this is our message to you. And the singing, don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. We won't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Da 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 da. All right, my friends, go in light, go in love, and if you can't find the good, just look within. Can't find the good outside, look within. Thank you, everybody, again, and just kind of know that I'm gonna try to come on next week, at least for a little bit. It's next Monday is a couple of our Leo friends and great friends' birthdays. Monday is Ramno's birthday and James Butler's birthday, and then shortly thereafter is Biggie and the place to be. It's 431. Yeah, Biggie 431. 143. Biggie 143. That's in the place to be. So, anyways, we got some birthdays coming up, and I want to celebrate. And then I'm gonna actually be off for a little bit, but I will be in touch. I will not be a stranger for definitely not very long. So, stay cool, stay on the positive tip, and you'll never walk alone, as the Liverpool fans say. But it goes a long way when you really think about it. You'll never walk alone. So till next time, count your blessings and not your problems. You are blessings to me. Good night, everybody.